So what it do, y'all already know what it is, nigga. Vandam, BOPCC. Y'all already know what it is, nigga. How I make it feel, what it do. Palm Beach vlog, we in this bitch, 561, straight like that. Bow.
Alright, man, so what you been up to, man?
The new album, MMTVS 2, My Motivation 2. Out now, man. That's what I've been working on. How I make you feel. Options, the single, you feel me?
Okay, so tell people how long you been doing music.
Shit, I've been doing music since I was like 11 years old. Way back when I was a kid, I just used to freestyle it. My brother would ride around and tell me, like, point at shit, and I just freestyle about it. Then I heard Tupac, bitch, and I remember that bitch. First time I heard it, you feel me? I was like, if I can remember his shit, I can remember my own shit. You feel me?
So like Tupac was your motivation growing up?
He definitely was one of the influences, like, you feel me? One of my favorite rappers. You feel me? So you could say that, yeah.
So what would you say is one of your things that keeps you going? You know, Pop been gone for a while.
My team, my family, my kids. You feel me? Everybody that rock with me, everybody that we lost. That's the motivation.
Okay. So like, where you got the name Vandam from?
Shit, back in the day I used to like wrestling and shit. And I used to watch that shit, and I love music, you feel me? So I just put two things together that I love, you feel me? And bitch, I came up with the dance, the song, and that bitch went crazy in the hood. Took off.
Okay, so what's some of the places you see yourself like in the near future? Like what are your goals?
On top of the game with my team, putting a whole bunch of people on behind me, or before me, whichever one of us pop, all of us. Everybody coming.
Okay, so you have any particular story that you can tell people when you're growing up, something that really like changed your mindset about life, you know, made you just want to really focus?
When I got shot, 2 days before my birthday, downtown, got shot, you feel me? That was something that made me take life serious and appreciate the small shit, everything that, you know, matter. Like I gotta go hard with the music shit, you feel me? Like I could have been gone, but I'm still here.
That's good, that's a blessing, you know.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your lane, what kind of music that you do?
My shit unorthodox. I just give them, you feel me, the real. You know, I give you the lyrics, the punchlines, the vibe, but I just give you the reality shit. You know, I don't like the facade a lot, but I give them the swag, all that, you know. But I'm in my own lane, I wouldn't really compare my music to nobody.
Okay, so like the name Vandam, how was your the reaction from the you know, the people when you first was like introducing the name?
It stand out. Everybody always asks me, well, how the fuck you came up with that name? I was like, shit, I just, one day I was sitting at Frank Lou's house, shout out my brother Cool Cake, you feel me? I was sitting at his mom dude's house, you know what I'm saying? And we was moving or whatever, and before we moved, I laced the beat, and Big wrote the song, quickest song I done wrote, and put the original one. And Big from there, it was Vandam BODYSLAM. You know, I had a lot of rap names before that, but that's the one that really stood out.
So what would be some of the names you had before? What kind of names you played with?
I had Jit, Chaos, GIT, that was Gangster in Training, and Chaos. You feel me? So.
Okay, and they just couldn't just stick.
It's a lot of people name was Jit, you feel me, and then, you know what I'm saying, so it was like, a lot of people that I hung around was older than me, so they called me Jit, you know, and I just put Gangster in Training on it. But it was like everybody named Jit, you know, and then Chaos was crazy, it was like, so.
It's like you were terrorizing.
Yeah, it's just the Vandam BODYSLAM and stick out, people want to know what that is.
And what about, you said the BODYSLAM,
yeah.
That's one of the, what is a dance that you came up with?
Yeah, it's the name and the dance, you know, all that, you feel me? It's just something that I created, being creative, and people gravitated to it. That's the one they was rocking with, you know, it's like, okay, this what y'all rocking with? I got this shit over here, but this what y'all, okay, I'm gonna give you that, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
All right, so tell the people where like you born and raised.
Downtown, Palm Beach. Well, I was born at St. Mary's. You know, West Palm Beach, Revere, whatever you want, you know. Same area as the hospital, but I'm from downtown, 6th Street.
Okay, so how was your lifestyle growing up?
Shit, my pops, Lost my pops at a young age. Mama working. 7 brothers and sisters, you know, just regular life, you know. I went to school, but I wanted to do music. That was my thing. I always loved music, you know, so.
Were you ever into sports?
Yeah, I wanted to play football. You know, I did a little, my grade, I just couldn't do the school thing. I didn't want to do school, I wanted to do music.
Do you remember your first experience in the studio? Do you remember who was with?
No, I can't even lie, shit. The first people I was recording with, I was recording in the studio. I mean in the closet full of throwbacks. Just a regular closet.
Can you remember like your first ever song that you wrote, at least?
No, I can't lie to you.
Is that many?
Bro, I got too many. I can't even lie to you.
What about the first time you ever performed on stage? How was that feeling?
Shit, it was good because I used to do talent shows and shit, like at the dances and shit. My mom thought I was selling dope. I wasn't even selling dope then. I was doing the music shit and making money, and she'd think that I'm selling dope. I had to invite her to the shit, and she went crazy, like crying and shit. You know, it was real. That was, you know.
So how does she feel now about, you know, you doing music?
She's supportive with everything I do. My mom, my number 1 supporter. She behind me since day one. She'll call me, she the one who I get it from. She'll call me rapping and shit on my voicemail and shit. My whole family can rap.
Okay, so like when you get your you know, your big first lump of sum, you know, millions, what you see yourself doing with your first purchase?
Giving back to my community and taking care of my team, my family.
Okay. Do you like, so as far as this music, do you see yourself like being independent, or do you see yourself signing with a label?
Whatever, however it comes. I just want to get my music out to the world, how it come. I ain't really concerned about that right now. I just want to get the music out, get the message out, you know.
You know, you feel like your music can really, you know, touch people?
It do. It's different because you can tell when people feel your music, you know. It's very few, and you got to appreciate it, you know what I mean? Appreciate that shit. Because there's a lot of people that do it and don't get heard. So it's a blessing. And you know when people gravitate.
Do you remember your experience? You ever had a time where you like went out of town and someone recognized you?
Yeah.
And how did that feel?
I went to New Orleans and, for the Super Bowl when the Ravens played the 49ers. Shout out my big brother McPhee, you know what I'm saying? And, I went to like a little urban store and the dude was like, "You that dude for Gangsters and Thugs, man?" Damn, I was like, "Damn, that's real," you know what I'm saying? And that let you know it's moving, you know what I mean? Even not just on the music shit, from the Gangsters and Thugs shit too.
Okay, so like, how do you gravitate towards the kids? Like,
I love the kids, my everything.
How they feel about your music?
My kids, my everything. My kids love my music. You know, we do the school pep rallies, all that, and they love it. So, you know, they the future. So we do it for them.
That's good, man. You know you be doing your thing out here, man. You know, in Palm Beach. You know, and you just trying to like, you know, just spread, you know, your talent, let everybody else hear. You know, I see you grind. I see you work hard. You know, that's good. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people can appreciate, you know, your work ethic. You know, people always hear about, you know, you work so hard in the studio. You know, you always coming up with stuff you working. So, I mean, that's good that you're able to, you know, motivate people around you, you know, to, you know, also, you know, be serious about this. So, like, what do you want to do for? You say you want to come back and help your community. Like, what are some of the things you want to do in particular?
Give them more things to do, man. Like, it ain't nothing really to do in the city. It ain't nothing really for them to do. It need to be somebody that they can relate to. You know what I mean? Instead of just talking about it, they need somebody that really been through it, that can understand them. People that's out there that understand them. You know what I'm saying? Good things for them to do, positive things. It got to be, you know, something different. You just gotta bring more to the city. Something for them to do.
Okay. Do you feel like we have enough influence, like major influences, or do you feel like we need more?
I don't think really nobody listening to nobody, you feel me? It's like everybody got their own agenda, everybody doing their own thing. It's hard to get everybody to listen. But, you know, all we can do is we gotta start with us.
That's good, man. You know what I'm saying? So tell people, you know, who are you on, you know, you affiliate, like who you deal with.
I don't really deal with that many people.
I'm saying, as far as your group.
PCC, Paper Chase Committee, Breezy, Mike, Chet, AI, Stay Fly, Money Man, King James, Cook 'em Up, you know, Kano, you know. It's a lot of other artists that I rock with too. Clean, Soze, Robbie Good, man. It's a bunch of artists that I rock with from the city. Salute everybody in the city. Cleet, Todan, it's a bunch of everybody that's doing their thing in the city.
So how that connection between you and, you know, PCC came about?
Shit, we already was hanging around each other, around the same people, you know what I'm saying? They been getting money, we been doing the music shit, and they always been around, and you know, we just said we need to come together. My nigga Money Man, shout out to him, they deported him to Haiti, you know, but he used to stay in my ear like, bro, we need to come together, we need to come together. You know, after Spro died, you know, the boys took me in like a brother. From then, that day, we was together.
Did they bring a different element to your ability that, like, did y'all bring elements to one another that really open up?
Yeah, everybody brings something different. Whether it's image, swag, lyrics, punchlines, the grind, the hustle behind the music, whatever it is, everybody play a part. And, you know, it's like one big gumbo, everything together. You know, if you don't like this, you gonna like that. If you don't like that, you gonna like this.
Well, how long y'all been, like, really going at it?
Good 6 years, I'd say. Good 5 years, something like that.
Okay. So if you had any particular thing to tell the people that's really just getting in this music, what kind of advice would you give them?
Believe in yourself, believe in your brand, and you can do whatever you want to do. Just believe in you.
You gonna always have people tell you can't do it?
You gonna always have people that tell you can't do it. The moment you focus on that, you already losing. You gotta just do you.
So even with your talent, have you had people tell you?
Yeah, but you gotta be able to take criticism in this music. And even the wise men need to listen sometimes. You know, you don't know everything. You feel me?
Understand. So you got any story about the dreads? Like how long you been growing your dreads?
Shit, like 8, 9 years.
8, 9 years?
Yeah. 8, 9 years I've been doing
Let people go by. So as far as your you know, your personal life, you know, of course, you know, you got children. How does that feel being able to, like, do your children, I know you said they listen to you, like they hear your music. What is probably the one of the funny moment that you had with them that something that they probably said that you didn't even like?
I said my ad lib, he said no. I was listening to No Telling and it came on and he said nah. He said it just like I said it, like that.
A little spin image.
Yeah, it's my youngest son too.
And that made you, I know that had to been like real.
It was surprising. I was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. You know, like, they both look at me like, as soon as they hear it, like, that's that. You know, all my kids know.
So tell the people, you know, for being a young parent, like, tell them, what are some of the joys out of the experience?
Just doing everything that I couldn't do in my childhood with my dad. You know, teaching them everything, going to the park, simple stuff. Everything, I appreciate everything. All of it, meaning, even waking up to them, just playing with them all day. All that count.
And that's also one of your motivations to succeed in life, you know, so you can get them to get out this.
To break the cycle.
Break the cycle, growing up in the hood and all that.
With no dad.
No dad.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's honorable. You know, you don't really have a lot of men out there that would say that. You know what I'm saying? That's not even really connected with their children. So, yeah. I mean, that's good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Start with us. We got to break the cycle now. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna get worse.
So, like, what are your thoughts on the scene of Palm Beach?
I think we got a nice scene. Everybody, you know, doing their thing. We just got to take it to another level. And, you know. It's time, man. Everybody get their time. It's time.
Do you see, is it anything in particular that you think Palm Beach is missing? they have so much talent and like
I can't be a judge of that.
Can't
I'm
really-
an artist myself. I can't.
I'm saying, is it outlets or what do you believe is?
No, it ain't really that many outlets. We gotta go outside. I mean, you can do it here, but it's like nobody ain't really paying attention. You know.
There's a lot of talent in Palm Beach. You know, it just
yeah,
seems
they
like
ain't appreciating it. They ain't appreciating it, so. That's what it is.
it's good, man. Tell people once again who you are, man.
Vandam, BODYSLAM, PCC, Paper Chaser Committee. You already know what it is, man.
So where can the people find you at, man? You want to?
Twitter at 561 VANDAM. Instagram VANDAM. BODYSLAM. PCC.com. Go get My Motivation 2 on iTunes right now. Breezy coming, PCC coming, Clean Soze coming, Robbie Good coming.
How would they better spell that the motivation that they want to look for? Motivation 2.
MYMOHTUHVAYSHUN. MOHTUHVAYSHUN.
Okay, so people want to find you in 2.
Motivation.
Number 2. Okay,
My
so
Motivation 2.
people want to find. Like, what about YouTube and all that?
Vandam BODYSLAM Vivo. Vandam BODYSLAM Vivo. VANDAM BODYSLAM Vivo on YouTube.
Okay.
Or you can just search Vandam BODYSLAM by PCC.com. Everything on there.
Okay. You already know it's your boy Vandam. We out here with G Code. You already know Palm Beach the vlog. You already know. We out of here.